Hey guys, it's Dan and Malia again. We are with you today just to show you a little bit of grounder basics that you can work on at home. We had a rainy day yesterday and we worked on a little bit of grounder basics in the house. It's sunny today. We're probably going to get outside and work on some baseball stuff, but we wanted to show you, give you a little look at what we were working on yesterday because it was so rainy we did some stuff inside. Today we're going to work with just a large bouncy ball. This is something we got with one of those little hoops that you can hang up on your door and shoot. It's pretty bouncy, it's lightweight, it's not going to damage anything in the house. So I'm going to have Malia on her knees. She's going to work on just throwing small grounders off the wall in our house, staying on her knees, not sitting back on her heels, not too far out front, receiving ground balls with her hands out front and her head down. And I'm going to ask Malia to watch that ball into her hands and bring that that glove hand and that throwing hand with the ball in between like an alligator right up into her body. And then she's going to throw another grounder off the wall. So Malia, will you show us what that looks like, please? You can notice she's out over the front of the ball. Her head is down and watching that ball right into her hands. She's also not sitting too far back, so she ends up flat-footed. We want her to be able to move forward as she's making this play. Excellent job, Malia. She can throw the ball high off the wall and get kind of a big bouncing grounder to herself. Or she can throw it low off the wall and get some short grounders as well. No matter what, we want to make sure that we're working on keeping those hands out front. Now she could also switch to something smaller like a tennis ball. That gives her a little bit more of something similar to what a baseball would feel like in her hands. It's a little bit more tricky, and this is really good on working on that hand-eye coordination and also those basics of keeping those hands out front and that head down. Excellent. Now, if we wanted to, we could even introduce a glove into this drill. This really helps you understand how this looks on the baseball field. You get that glove low and out front, using that throwing hand to ensure that it stays in the glove, and you're bringing that glove and that ball right up into your body so we can get those hands up for a throwing motion as if we were going to be throwing it to first base. There is an additional thing that you can add to this drill to add some difficulty. That's working on a backhand grounder. Now, not everything is going to be hit directly at our players, so we may have to use something like if we're running to our throwing side and we're not able to get our whole body in front of that ball, we can receive that ground ball on our throwing side with our glove hand. So she's going to throw it off the wall on her throwing hand side because we want that ball to come to this side of her body so she can work on reversing that glove to this side. Give that a try, Malia. Excellent. And it's really tricky. It's a tricky drill, but it's a really good hand-eye drill. Why don't you try that with the tennis ball and see if that helps with the success at all. Sometimes with the smaller hands, it's tricky to wrap that hand around that giant ball. So something smaller, even like often people will have a racquetball around that might work. And I'm going to step in here and show you what it looks like when you do this backhand drill with the glove. So just like Malia was, I was watching her. She was not too far out front, not too far back, throwing it off the wall and receiving that ball on her throwing side, but with her glove on the backhand. So low off the wall, I want to keep my head down and watch that ball into my glove out in front of my body. These are really basic drills that you can work on around the house. You can throw it off your garage door. You could go down in your basement and work on these drills. These are really simple, but it gives you an opportunity to do these like really high reps. You can do a ton of these in a short period of time. Works on hand-eye coordination, and it also helps you think about what you would be doing in a real grounder situation in practice or a game. All right, that's all we have for you today. We will come out with another video soon about receiving fly balls and what your body should look like and how your body should be responding after you make that catch. So look forward to that video. Thanks for your time. We'll see you next time.